Hey Libra, this is Mary Ellen. I'm coming to you from beautiful Little Moonrise Cottage for your February 1st through the 15th love reading. Thank you so much for all of your generous love and support and affection. My spirit guides are saying, you know, the likes and the shares and then all of that happy stuff. My spirit guides want to know they really appreciate it. And they're talking. They've taken over the live stream, or I mean the stream of the video. All right, I'm gonna ask them to pipe down so I can get the cards out. So, if you're new, welcome. For 2 years I've been on YouTube. I've been working on bringing forward the awakening and helping the souls who are meant to find their way here to journey with me, perhaps for a little bit, in order to come into their purpose and why they are here incarnated in this time. We've been working real hard for a couple of years, and my spirit guides wouldn't let me get into the aura, they're saying, of personal love relationships, but it's time, because we've come through this full moon event, and it was a big bang moment, a 0 point moment, Spirit's saying. So it's time now, because of the types of things that are going to happen. I'm going to pull 3 cards, 3 oracle messages to help you understand the mystical, the aura, the energy in which you float and exist that affects your efforts at your love relationships, the people you attract, and how you evolve through a love relationship. So here's the first card out. Wow, Libra, ha-cha-cha, the mountain lion. Okay, let's see what in the heck Spirit has to say to you about that energy coming in. You know, I just finished the Gemini reading, and it was really intense in a fabulous way, and I see that you are carrying forward the energy of intensity. And I think maybe there's something building through the air sign folks, a certain type of energy that you guys are ushering in. Mountain lion can be a very difficult power totem for you to have because it places you in a position to be a target for the problems of others. You could be blamed for things going wrong or for always taking charge when others cannot. You could become the perfect justification for the insecurities of other people. Mountain lion medicine involves lessons on the use of power in leadership. Fascinating. It is the ability to lead without insisting that others follow. It is the understanding that all beings are potential leaders, each in their own way. The use and abuse of power in a position of influence are part of this great cat's medicine. By observing the graceful pounce of mountain lion, you will learn how to balance power, intention, physical strength, and grace. This relates, in human terms, to the balance of body, mind, and spirit. Wow. The giant feline never wastes anything. It only kills what it needs for survival. And the female lion is the hunter who graces her table in a style akin to mother energy. If mountain lion has come to you in dreams, it is time to stand on your convictions and lead yourself where your heart takes you. Others may choose to follow, and the lessons will multiply. If you have pulled the card of mountain lion, you may be asked to review the purpose behind your personal beliefs. Well, something's going on. All right, so let's check. While you ponder that, Spirit says I'm going to shuffle the deck and pull a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Wow. Yeah, and you know what? The cards are kind of speaking. They're saying, we like that. We like that. They can't wait to respond. All right, Spirit, what's the message? Let's continue helping us understand the aura in which Libra is performing its efforts in love. What is the message from the Mystical Shaman Oracle? Pardon me. Yeah, and you know what? This came out for somebody else. There it is. Fabulous. The rattle. Time to shake the rattle. There's something coming out. There's something going on. Definitely aligned with the mystical realm. That's about manifesting. Okay? And that's what the Gemini reading was just about. So I'm going to pick from the beautiful Journey of Love. And we'll ease our way into, now that you understand the powers that are around you and the way in which you wield your energy, we're going to pick another card from the Journey of Love. And let me just shuffle a little bit. And we'll read about rattle. Spirit wanted me to warm up the cards. Okay, so the mystical rattle. I love it. The essence of the rattle is the spirit caller, carrying the shaman's prayer to the four directions. The body of the rattle is like the earth spinning on its axis. With the aid of rattle, the medicine woman instills a desired destiny into her future and closes with the prayer, Great Spirit, may your will be done. The rattle guides us to pray for all of the earth, not just for our personal needs. When we offer our prayers for the highest good of all, everything we need is provided for. The rattle comes to invite you to work with the tools of spirit. But be careful, they are very sharp and can hurt you and others if they are not used mindfully. Set your old tools aside. Take up the drawing instruments of spirit. You are consciously stepping into partnership with the divine, and this is the time for courageous deeds. Do not let your hesitation get in the way of your expression. Wow, that's really powerful. When you think about those two things combined, Spirit's telling you you have a lot of power. It's about wielding the new power that you have, that you've been working on developing for the last couple of years, and learning something from the sacred realm about your leadership, about the way you manifest, and the way the rattle works to bring you into divine partnership with what is meant to be achieved given your set point, your purpose, your ability that you came through with. So, Spirit, can you give us something from the Journey of Love? Better tell me, cut the deck. From the Journey of Love Oracle, in order to give us a little more clarity about what is meant to come through. All right, let's see. Let the feminine lead the way. Very interesting. I love it. Okay, so we're talking about, obviously, your feminine, divine feminine, the energy of the divine feminine, leading the way with this much power. And there are a lot of divine feminines that are not used to that in their lives. So perhaps, the way you wield your power needs to come into a greater alignment, and it is affecting your love relationships, or it wouldn't be here on the table. So let's see, it's number 39. The feminine principle in you, whether you are a man or a woman, is the way forward in your life now. This is the principle of feeling and surrender. She feels the intelligence of the divine, guiding as a light in a way that the masculine principle cannot perform at this time. You may not see where you are going, but you can feel your way forward. Trust the divine feminine principle. Let your mind go and let your senses lead you, becoming more exquisite and communicative. Be led by your heart, and don't worry if you don't know all the details yet or how it's going to work out. Trust that she knows the way and let her lead. This oracle brings confirmation to you that what you have been feeling or sensing, even without any logical, physical evidence, is worth following up on. Trust your senses over appearances. Trust your intuition over your intellect. You are letting feminine wisdom guide you, and she will steer you in the best direction for your highest good. That's beautiful. All right, let's see what's going on with your love relationships, okay? The Spirit says we're going to toss some cards from the Rider-Waite. Okay, I'm getting ready for them to jump out. They don't usually talk to me that way. So, yeah, you know what, Libra, you have a lot of power, and maybe you're out of balance. It's interesting. There we go. Look. Okay, here's what came out. Look. Just as I was talking, Spirit said, yep. All right, it's time, I think. And there we are, King of Pentacles. So when we're talking about the power of Mountain Lion and some judgment, and Spirit's talking about temperance, there's some realigning that needs to go forward. Sorry, that's my phone. Let me turn that off. when you're doing this realignment, it's you got to look deep inside. You got to trust yourself. There is a process that's going on because it's time for us to go forward. And, maybe understand your leadership. Maybe you've been a little overbearing, perhaps. And Spirit's telling you to shake the rattle. Yeah, you know what? Look, check it out. There's the High Priestess in reverse. Time for you to come into alignment with your intuition. There are things that are hidden that want to be revealed. And you're a little bit out of alignment, I think, given all the messages that came through. So while you're working on your love efforts, if you really want to draw something to yourself, yep, time to go inside. Maybe go. Spirit says do some meditation. Just understand. And there's something about your fears that are driving you. This may be also about your partner, Libra. It's really interesting. Spirit's talking to me about that kind of stuff. And look, Page of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of passion. There's new passion coming through. There are messages coming to you. Somebody wants you. And there's some judgment that's going on, right? So it's time to build something new and passionate. Yeah, again, you know what? Ace of Swords in reverse. It's time to get some clarity. Definitely. And perhaps, look, Five of Pentacles. Have you been in conflict with somebody? I think if you're in conflict with yourself. And it is affecting your lover. And it's time to get real, Spirit says, with yourself. Just take stock a little bit and understand that, there you go, Two of Pentacles. All right. I love how this is developing. You're going to learn to juggle it. That's what you're doing. Be kind, love yourself. And if your partner's going through this, love your partner. If you have a divine partner, a sacred relationship, a soul mate, a twin flame, whatever you want to call it, a heart chakra awakened partner, part of your job is to support that person, allow them to go through their own process and collect their power and connect with their intuition, so that they can bring forward what is meant to come. And look, Ten of Pentacles. All right, happy family, happy outcome, kids and the dog and all the bounty that you need. And you see, I don't know, these cards are tiny, but you see how these two people are just looking right into each other. It's interesting to me, this column that has to do with your power, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords upside down. There's something that needs to be revealed or that you're holding on to. And it does have to do with your power. It has to do with your presence. And when you are not present with your mystical self, then people do get left out in the cold, don't they? And conflicts arise. And this, Spirit's saying this is what's going on for you so that you can reclaim yourself, reclaim your power, and reclaim the mystical power inside your relationship. So take heart. I think it's going to be okay. Spirit, what's the last card that's going to bring a message for beautiful Libra? As they work toward manifesting love, Spirit says it's that one. Yeah, you're stuck to something. Libra, I think you're somehow, and perhaps it's intellectually. Your Spirit says you're implacable at the moment, and you need to move yourself off of that foundation. King of Pentacles, right? Can be a little stingy, caught up in their own power. It's interesting that Mountain Lion is here. And, in order to tell you, hey, look, this is not fooling around. You don't mess with that energy. There is the ability to provide leadership and partnership in a way that is blessed and informed. And it's time for you to learn that lesson. Okay? I'm wondering if some of you are stuck in a codependent relationship, being ruled by others rather than by yourself, and it is bringing you into conflict, and you're needing to juggle that which comes to you through the judgment of your intellect, because you're an air sign, right? And you want something new. And look, okay, Libra, that just literally flipped out just like that. I'm sorry, darling. I think it's time for you to make a decision to walk away from something that is really unhealthy. I think that's the takeaway right there. That was the deciding. And you know what? This relationship has been your world, hasn't it? Maybe some of you are walking away from somebody that you thought was a soulmate or a twin flame or something like that. But because of what's going on, either you or your partner are just not totally present. You're not balanced. You are not balanced in your power despite the fact that this is your desire, right? King of Pentacles thinks he's got it all, but something's wrong. Something's upside down. And you're stuck to it. And you're making a decision to come into your power, to shake the rattle, and to allow your feminine intuition, the feminine, divine feminine within you, lead the way. And that's where you're going. So, you know, I'm sorry because I know this can feel really sad and really difficult. But you see the moon there? It was the eclipse cycle. Those of you that are going through this message is not going to be for everyone. But for those of you that are going through this, know that it is meant to be. And don't worry about it like these cards were telling you. All right, I'm going to pick from the beautiful runes. My spirit guides have been telling me I haven't been given enough due to beautiful Ralph Blum. I know that's hard to see. It's so old. That is the Book of Runes by Ralph Blum, who was a wonderful fellow. You can find a couple of videos online about him still. He's passed into the other realm now, and this was the legacy that he left for us. And I love it. All right. Spirit, given the fact that some Libras are dealing with this situation, either within themselves or with a love relationship, could be a family member, could be somebody that you work with. Maybe you're walking away from a job that you love. You're definitely not having it anymore because it's just not working. And good for you when you come to the decision that it's not working, it's time to go. Yeah, see, Judgment. Page of Wands. Looking forward with your passion and juggling to make this decision. And Spirit says, and you succeed, you come to the right decision. All right. Let's see. Fabulous. Okay. Hang on. Let me grab my glasses. So this process that you're going through is a form of sacred initiation because you come into yourself. There's the rune. Fantastic. And you know, sometimes the initiation that we come through is through the difficulties that we have to examine and we have to come to balance with. So let me just read that for you from the book. Guys, I'm sending you all my love, guys and girls. I know it's really hard sometimes. I do think it's a moment of moving forward for those of you who are meant to finish a cycle and be available so that you can move forward on this new destiny that's coming forward in 2019. In order to master your vibration, some of us are going to have to go through things like this. This is a mystery rune, a hieratic rune pointing to that which is beyond our frail manipulative powers. This is Perth. It is on the side of heaven, the unknowable, and has associations with the phoenix, that mystical bird which consumes itself in the fire and then rises from its own ashes. Beautiful. Its ways are secret and hidden. So don't have any doubt that this is a mystical thing you're involved in. Trust yourself. Understand that you know. Shake the rattle. I think the rattle's being shaken for you a little bit. The universe is joining you in this effort. Powerful forces of change are at work. Yet what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. After all, becoming whole and the means of it is a profound secret. On the side of the earthly or mundane, there may well be surprises, gains and rewards that you did not anticipate. On the side of human nature, this rune is symbolized by the flight of the eagle. Soaring flight, free from entanglements, lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of the ordinary life to acquire a broader vision. All of this is indicated when you pull this rune. This is one of the cycle runes. Perth stands at the heart of initiation. Nothing external matters here, except as it shows you your inner reflection. This rune is concerned with the deepest stratum of your being, the bedrock on which our destiny is founded. For some, birth means experiencing a death. If need be, let go of everything. No exceptions, no exclusions. Nothing less than renewal of spirit is at stake. Well, Libra, I wish I was with you to give you a hug. Those of you who are going through this, my spirit guides in part are saying, we feel you, we understand, it's difficult, but take heart in that message about the flight of the eagle and the phoenix. You are going to rise again. Something has been really troubling you, really holding you down. And I think the energy of the full moon eclipse came through, and you made a decision, didn't you? And if the decision is that somebody that you really care about has decided to walk away from you, then look deep inside and understand yourself so that you can create that which you want to manifest and not be chained to the tomfoolery that disrupts when you try to bring balance. Love you, Libra. I'm looking forward to being here with you again in a couple of weeks, and we'll see what the rest of the story is. Thank you so much for your love and your bravery and your willingness to be in connection with the divine in order to go through this incredible process. Thank you so much, Libra. I'll see you soon.